In our previous lecture we have started with our first chapter, that is logic. Okay, so in our previous lecture we have discussed a few points like where logic can be useful. Also we have discussed the definition of propositions. So I request you all to please watch our previous lecture first before proceeding with this lecture. Okay, so let us quickly revise the points that we have discussed in our previous lecture. Okay, so in previous lecture we discussed what is logic, where logic can be useful. Then we discuss here proposition, what is proposition. Okay, so let us revise the definition of proposition. Propositions are declarative statement that is either true or false. What I said, propositions are declarative statement whose value can be either true or false. Okay, then we discuss some examples of statements which are propositions. Okay, so this was the first statement that we discussed. Okay, so statement was elephants are bigger than mice. Then whether this is a statement, yes, this is a statement. Okay, whether this is a proposition, yes, this is a proposition. So why these elephants are bigger than mice, this statement is proposition because its answer will be either true or false. Okay, this statement, answer of this statement, rather value of this statement is either true or false, and here value of this statement is what? It is true, because we know that elephants are bigger than mice, so its value is true. So if the value of the statement is either true or false, then we can call that particular statement as proposition. Okay, so here value of this statement is true. So here what is the truth value of this proposition? This is true. Okay, and because of that reason this example is an example of proposition. Okay, then we discuss one more example in our previous session. Okay, in my previous lecture I have already told you that in discrete structure, that is in our subject, all mathematical expressions are treated as propositions. What I said in our previous lecture, we have already discussed that in discrete structure, that is in our subject, all mathematical equations, okay, mathematical expressions are treated as statement, and then based on that statement we may decide whether it is a proposition or not. Okay, now see, this is a mathematical expression given here, that is what? It is 520 less than 111. This is what? Whether this is a statement? Yes, in discrete structure, what I said earlier, in discrete structure all mathematical expressions are treated as statement. So this is a mathematical expression, so that's why this statement is treated as this expression is treated as statement in discrete structure. So is this a statement? Yes, this is a statement in discrete structure. Okay, now if this is a statement, then we have to check whether this is a proposition. So to check whether this statement is proposition, we have to check whether its value is true or false or not. Okay, so here 520 less than 111, its value we know that it is a true. So its value is, though its value is true, this statement is called as proposition. So here see, is this a statement? Yes, this is a statement. Is this a proposition? Yes, this is a proposition. Why this is a proposition? Because its truth value is what? Its truth value is false. What is the definition for proposition is given? Proposition is a declarative statement whose value will be either true or false, not both at the same time. Means what? See, this will never happen like 520 is less than 111, it's true as well as false at the same time. This will never happen. What I said, 520 less than 111, is true as well as false at the same time. This will never happen. This will be either true or false, and here this is what, this is false. So that's why this statement is called as proposition in discrete structure. Okay, now we'll discuss one more example. Now see here, one more statement is given, that is y is greater than 5. Okay, now we have to check whether this is a example of proposition or not. So to check whether this is an example of proposition or not, initially we have to check whether this is a statement. So in earlier example what I said, in discrete structure, in earlier example what we discussed, in discrete structure all kind of mathematical expression are treated as statement, and this is what, this is a mathematical expression, right? Y greater than 5 is mathematical expression, and as I said earlier, all mathematical expressions are treated as statement. That's why whether this is a statement, yes, this is a statement. Okay, now next point is whether this statement is proposition. Now see, interestingly this statement is not a proposition here. Why? Because see, from this statement it's not possible for us to say like whether this is true or false, because at this point we don't know what is the value of y. Okay, what is a statement given? It is y greater than 5, but we don't know what is y. Unless and until we are not knowing value of y, it is not possible for us to identify its answer in true or false, right? Here in this example value of y is not given, directly statement is given like what, y greater than 5. Okay, but we don't know what is y. So though we don't know what is value of y, it is not possible for us to find the answer of this particular expression in true or false. Getting my point? And that's why though here it is not possible for us to find answer of this particular expression is true or false, this particular expression is not proposition. This is an example of statement, but it is not a proposition, because in this statement value of y we don't know, and that's why it is not possible for us to predict the value of this entire expression in form of true and false. See here, description is given, that is its truth value depend on value of y, but this value is not specified. Therefore this example is not an example of proposition. Getting my point? Okay, so I hope you are getting this point. So in this lecture we discuss two important concepts, that is first one is in discrete structure. In discrete structure all kind of mathematical expressions are treated as statement. Okay, and another important point we discuss here, that is see in this example why we don't know, that's why it is not possible for us to predict the value of this expression in form of true or false. That's why this y greater than 5 is statement, but it is not proposition. Okay, so I hope you are getting this point. If you are finding any difficulty in understanding this particular point, then you can drop me a message on our Google Classroom, or you can personally send me message on my WhatsApp number. Okay, so that's all for this session. Remaining part we will discuss in our next session. Thank you.